5 years. It has been 5 years since Kendrick Lamar dropped his album called Damn. Now, Friday the 13th, this Friday, May 13th, we're getting blessed with a new Kendrick Lamar album. This album is called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This song I'm about to check out right now, The Heart Part 5, is his first single off of this new album. I don't know about y'all. I've been patiently waiting, so patiently, for Kendrick Lamar to drop something new. Because somebody like Kendrick Lamar, you can't rush that. He knows what he's doing. All right, he knows exactly what he's doing, and you can't rush greatness. And I'll be completely honest with you. I'll wait another 5 years before he even drops this album. I haven't heard it yet, but I already know it's gonna be that good. I will wait another 5 years to hear this because K-Dot does not miss. But I don't have to wait 5 years. All I gotta do is wait 5 days, which is gonna probably feel like 5 years. But until then, we're gonna check out this video by K-Dot, The Heart Part 5. Now, I haven't seen this yet. I've been hearing about it, seeing articles, all types of stuff. This is everything that we've been waiting for. So I'm excited to check this out. But before we jump into it, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, take a second, click that button for me real quick. Also, check the links in the description. You can find me on Instagram. Go over there and show some love. All right, now let's check out this K-Dot. Yeah, that boy been letting that hair go. That's how you know he been in the lab.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective.
Facts.
And my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans. Anyone who's ever gave me a listen. All my people.
I come from now, hold on. Let me stop it right there. I'm gonna stop it right there because I wanna speak on that for a second. I know that's not really part of the song or anything, but what he's saying is, as I get older, life I realize life is all about perspective, and my perspective may be different from yours. That's wisdom right there. That's straight up. That's giving lessons from the jump, and I'm stopping because I feel like that's not appreciated enough. I feel like a lot of people don't take that into consideration. My perspective may be different from yours, but that doesn't mean that either of us are wrong. We could be seeing the same image from two different sides and come up with two different conclusions. It doesn't mean one of us is right, one of us is wrong. And that's something that comes with age and wisdom and experience. You have to be okay with accepting things that are not how you see it.
I come from a generation of pain will murder his minor. Rebellious and more jealous, a chip you for designer. Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn, misled in the city. Miscommunication to keep homo detector busy. No protection is risky. Desensitized, I vandalize pain. Covered up and camouflage, get used to hearing arsenal rain.
Time out. It's been way too long. It's been way too long. K-Dot. Everybody's so used to these new cats coming out with all this music, this NBA Youngboy and Kodak, all the people who just making noises on the songs. This is lyricism at its finest.
Fans.
We started this back from the beginning. That man came out strong out the gate.
All my people.
I come from a generation of pain will murder his minor. Rebellious and more jealous, a chip you for designer. Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn.
I can't. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a hard one for me because I'm gonna want to break down every single bar, and I know I can't do that. This video is gonna be an hour long. He said, "I come from a generation of pain where murder is minor. You get chipped for designer." It's a dog-eat-dog world, and a lot of cities, a lot of places where people grow up, they got to get it how they live, and that's as sad as it is. That's how it is.
Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn, misled in the city. Miscommunication to keep homo detector busy. No protection is risky. Desensitized, I vandalize pain. Covered up and camouflage, get used to hearing arsenal rain. Analyze, rich on life, take charge.
K-Dot. Oh my God. this is my inner eardrums are being massaged right now. This shit is, oh, this feels so good to me to hear this lyricism. He said, make the wrong turn, be it will or will alignment. Meaning either it was meant to be to make that wrong turn, or the wheel alignment's fucked up. People, driving hoopties in the hood and shit. If the wheel alignment's fucked up, got you going down the wrong street. Miscommunication, keeping the homie detective busy. No protection is risky. Miscommunication. That so many problems could be solved with civil discourse. People just talking, trying to understand the other person's point of view. Exactly what he said in the beginning. Life is all about perspective. My perspective may be different from yours. Talk about it. Try to compromise. Try to understand where the other person's coming from. That shit will eliminate a lot of keeping the homicide detective busy. You won't have to worry about protection.
No protection is risky. Desensitized, I vandalize pain. Covered up and camouflage. Get used to hearing arsenal rain. Analyze, risk your life, take the charge. Homies, don't fuck your baby mama once you hit the yard. That's culture. 23-hour lockdown. Then somebody called, said your little nephew was shot down. The culture's involved. I done seen niggas do 17. Hit the halfway house. Get out and get his brains blown out. Looking to buy some weed. Car washes played out. New GoFundMe accounts to proceed. A brand new victim of shatter those dreams. The culture.
God damn. Oh, talking about the culture. People, you get locked up. You follow the rules. You do the crime. You don't snitch. Whatever. You follow the rules. But the culture, these people don't give a fuck about you. They not making calls. They're not putting money on your books. They're fucking your girl. That's what he's talking about. And then you get out and you just try to go buy some weed, but your name is still affiliated with the gang from however many years ago. Somebody that doesn't like you sees you, that's it. That's part of the culture. That's what everybody wants to be. That's what's cool, And the one bar that he's talking about, the car wash played out, GoFundMe accounts for the proceeds. That's people would do. It was common for people in the hood to do to do car washes. That's a way that they could raise money to help pay for whatever it is, medical bills, funeral expenses. People would do car washes, but he's saying those are played out now. People don't do that. It's all digital, just post a GoFundMe. But in the majority of these bars, he's talking about the culture. This is what is taught to the youth. This is what is looked as to be cool or the way to go about things. And this is what happens in the majority of impoverished neighborhoods, is that they follow these set of rules that have been followed from their older brothers or their dads or their siblings or cousins, whoever. That's all they see, so that's all they know. And it's a revolving door. And he's shedding light on it. Now he's using his platform, his influence to speak on it. Because he's one of those types of artists. There's not many.
New GoFundMe accounts to proceed. A brand new victim of shatter those dreams. The culture.
Hey, God. Oh. The world needs you, boy. Everything.
I said I do this for my culture.
Wow.
To let y'all know what a nigga look like in a bulletproof Rover. In my mama's sofa.
Whoa,
What's a
whoa,
doodle
whoa.
popper, hair trigger, walk up closer.
Hold
Ain't no
on, we gotta go back.
photoshopping. Friends bipolar. Grab your...
This man just turned into O.J. Simpson.
Look what I done for you. Look what I done
I
for
gotta
you.
hear this shit.
I said I do this for my culture. To let y'all know what a nigga look like in a bulletproof Rover. In my mama's sofa. Was a doodle popper, hair trigger, walk up closer. Ain't no photoshopping. Friends bipolar.
Oh, now he's Kanye, man. He says, I do it for the culture. He's referencing what it's like to be a black man with money. That's a line from one of Jay-Z songs. But he's talking about, I'm doing this to show you what it could be like for someone who comes from the ghetto to make it to the top and have money. And he transforms into OJ, which is another example of that. And then he says, in my mama's sofa was a doo-doo popper, hair trigger. A doo-doo popper is what they call a 22, because it's not the strongest gun in the world, so it's called a little doo-doo popper. But he's talking about hair trigger, ain't no photoshopping, meaning you ain't gonna be able to fix what this does to you. You ain't gonna be able to edit it out. And he's talked about Photoshop in his other songs before, what do he say? talking about girls with the stretch marks. I'm sick and tired of Photoshop. So he's referencing the new world, how everything is edited and everything is changed and altered to make it look like everything's all good.
What's a doodle popper, hair trigger, walk up closer, ain't no photoshopping, friends bipolar, play you by your pockets, no option if you froze up, I always play the offense, niggas going to work and selling work, late for work, working late praying for work, but he on paperwork, that's the culture, point the finger, promote you, remote location, witness protection, they go hold you, the streets got me fucked up.
This, who made this video? This shit is, oh my God. He transformed into Kanye and he's talking about my friends are bipolar. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's talking about you got to watch from reaching in your pocket. You always got to play the offense. Kanye West was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but it's been rumors that the people around him are taking advantage of him and his medical conditions and always trying to get his money from him and all types of shit. And one of his, let me slow down. The song with K-Dot and Kendrick, or K-Dot and Kanye, No More Parties in LA. Kanye talks about, he's saying, like, I tell all my cousins I love them, you know, even the ones that stole my laptop, you dirty motherfuckers, something like along those lines. People think that the people in Kanye's camp are taking advantage of him. So that's where he's talking about the whole bipolarness and always playing the offense and watch people in your pockets.
Niggas going to work and selling work, late for work, working late praying for work, but he on paperwork. That's the culture. Point the finger, promote you. Remote location, witness protection, they go hold you. The streets got me fucked up. Y'all can miss me. I want to represent for us. New revolution was up and moving. I'm in Argentina wiping my tears full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History always play the offense. Niggas going to work and selling work, late for work, working late praying for work, but he on paperwork. That's the culture. Point the finger, promote you. Remote location, witness protection, they go hold you. The streets got me fucked up. Y'all can miss me. I want to represent for us. New revolution was up and moving. I'm in Argentina wiping my tears full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History repeats again. Make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin to do it.
Yo.
Culture, crack a bottle,
Yo.
selling work, late for work, working late
He said the
work,
revolution is moving. He talking about Nipsey.
Remote location,
He's talking about Nipsey Hussle.
The streets got me fucked up. Y'all can miss me. I want to represent for us. New revolution was up and moving. I'm in Argentina wiping my tears full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History repeats again. Make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin.
Oh, yo. So he's saying the revolution was moving. That's Nipsey Hussle's whole thing was the marathon. You know, it's running, it's going. And he said he was in Argentina. So when Nipsey got killed, K-Dot was doing Lollapalooza in Argentina. So that's what he's talking about. I was in Argentina, the water between us, you know, whatever he said, crying as another peer got executed. I might be fucking up the lyrics, I don't know. But that's what he's saying. He's talking about when Nipsey got killed. And that's tough.
History repeats again. Make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin to do it. But that's the culture, crack a bottle. Hard to deal with the pain when you're sober. By tomorrow, we forget the remains, we start over. That's the problem. Our foundation was trained to accept whatever follows. Dehumanized, insensitive, scrutinized the way we live for you and I. Enemy shook my hand, I can promise I'll meet you. In a land where no equal is your equal. Never say I ain't told you. Nah, in a land where hurt people hurt more people. Fuck calling it culture.
Fuck calling it culture. The land where hurt people hurt more people. Obviously, he morphed into Will Smith, so he's talking about that whole Chris Rock bullshit. But he's so much to break down in this shit. I can't even remember what he said before that. What was he saying? He's talking about how one bad thing can happen, and by tomorrow we forget about it. He's saying the world's desensitized, dehumanized. We're trained to forget about whatever and just worry about what's coming next. Personally, I feel like that's part of social media and the news and everything, because it's a constant rotation of bad news in your face all the time. What's next? You know, it's always something bad being promoted because that's what gets the clicks. But I'm not. That's something else. First of all, this CGI shit has me tripping, man. This is a wild concept for a video. Because he's morphing into these people and almost speaking for them. You know, the majority of these people, he's talking about them as he looks like them. Wow. Creative genius. I mean, we've known that for decades now, how insanely creative K-Dot is.
Celebrate new life when it come back around. The purpose is in the lessons we learning now. Sacrifice personal gain over everything, just to see the next generation better than ours. I wasn't perfect, the skin I was in, I truly suffered. Temptation and patience, everything that the body nurtures. I felt the good, I felt the bad, and I felt the worry. But all in all, my productivity has stayed urgent. Face your fears, always knew that I will make it here. Where the energy is magnified and persevered. Consciousness is synchronized and crystal clear. Euphoria is glorified and made his. Reflecting on my life and what I...
Why am I not surprised? I mean, from one GOAT to another, I wasn't even, for him to change to morph into Kobe. I don't even know if I'm ready to hear what he's about to talk about for Kobe, because that's my guy. Kobe's my guy. That was a rough day for me when Kobe passed away. So here we go.
Activity has stayed urgent. Face your fears, always knew that I will make it here. Where the energy is magnified and persevered. Consciousness is synchronized and crystal clear. Euphoria is glorified and made his. Reflecting on my life and what I done. Paid dues, made rules change out of love. Them same views made schools change curriculums. But didn't change me staring down the barrel of that gun. Should I feel resentful I didn't see my full potential? Should I feel regret about the good that I was into? Everything is everything, this ain't coincidental. I woke up that morning with more heart to give you as I bleed through.
Yeah. He said, basically what he said, all the shit I've been through, he mentioned everything I've done made schools change the curriculum. I'm assuming he's talking about how Kobe went straight to the NBA from high school, and rules have been changed since then because of that, because of these young cats, you know, jumping straight to the league from high school. Schools changed their curriculum. They changed the rules because they don't allow that anymore. But for real though, just for me, just me personally, that was tough. That was hard to watch, to see him morph into Kobe like that, because it's almost like we're getting to hear these people live one more time. You know what I'm saying?
I woke up that morning with more heart to give you as I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence. To my brother, to my kids, I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I'm serious, this is heaven. To my friends, make sure you count them blessings. To my fans, make sure you make them investments. And to the killer that spared up my demise,
goosebumps.
I forgive you, just know your soul's in question. I see
got
the pain in your people when...
This is, I don't know if I should be recording. I'm about to start fucking...
I woke up that morning with more heart to give you as I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence.
Woke up that morning with
to my
more
brother,
heart
to my kids, I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I'm serious, this is heaven. To my friends, make sure you count them blessings. To my fans, make sure you make them investments. And to the killer that spared up my demise, I forgive you, just know your soul's in question. I seen the pain in your pupil when that trigger had squeezed. And though you did me gruesome, I was surely relieved. I completed my mission, wasn't ready to leave, but fulfilled my days, my creator was pleased.
He said, I fulfilled my mission. He said, I wasn't ready to leave, but shit, my creator was pleased. So I did what I had to do. I came. I helped the hood. I helped people learn. I helped people see things from a different view. I put people on. I helped my family. I did what I was supposed to do. And he said, I wasn't ready to leave, but I mean, I did my part.
But fulfilled my days, my creator was pleased. I can't stress how I love y'all. I don't need to be in flesh just to hug y'all. The memories recollect just because y'all celebrate me with respect. The unity we protect is above all. And Sam, I be watching over you. Make sure my kids watch all my interviews. Make sure you live out our dreams we produce. Keep that genius in your brain on the move. And to my neighborhood, let the good prevail. Make sure them babies and the leaders out of jail. Look for salvation when troubles get real. Cause you can't help the world until you help yourself. And I can't blame the hood.
I'm telling you, I got goose bumps right now. This is I don't know if this is hitting y'all as hard as it's hitting me. This is where with this CGI shit, I'm telling you, it's so wild. We're hearing from them again. We're hearing from our greats through K-Dot. We're getting to feel these words through lost legends. Like when he said, I don't have to be in the flesh just to hug y'all. This is as close as we will ever get again to feeling Nipsey talk to us. I mean, to me, this feels like as if we got a chance to listen to Nipsey speak at his own funeral. You know what I'm saying? Same with Kobe. We're getting a chance to hear what they would have said, or what they would want us to do. Like where he's saying, tell my friends, my fans, my family, my kids, tell everyone I love them. I came here, I did my job, I did what I was supposed to do. Where he's talking about the kill, he's like, I know what you did to me was gruesome, but I'm relieved now. Like, I don't have to go through this pain and struggle and worry about all this shit. Like, I helped, and my job is done. And these are words that we would get to hear from Nipsey if he got to speak on the events that happened.
Look for salvation when troubles get real, cause you can't help the world until you help yourself. And I can't blame the hood the day that I was killed. You had to see it, that's the only way to feel. And though my physical won't reap the benefits, the energy they carry on admit still, I want you.
Motherfucking K-Dot. Dave Free. Shout out Dave Free. That video was wild. He said, he's speaking as Nipsey, and he said, I can't blame the hood for the day I got killed. It had to happen to me for y'all to understand or for y'all to feel it. Meaning like, yeah, the rappers and shit, they rap about it all the time, and it never really hits home until it happens to them, until you realize that it can happen to anybody. It happened to Nipsey. It happened to, I can't remember the names of these, Young Dolph, everyone, all these rappers who rap about this life, the culture. They're not immune to this shit. They can get shot, they can get killed just like anyone else, and it needs to change. It's sad. It's very sad that that's what's being pumped and pushed to these kids. Them not understanding this real life shit. Like, yeah, you talk about shooting, you get shot. It ain't fun. It ain't all fun and games. I can't express enough how much the world needs Kendrick. He took 5 years to put out a new album, and I still don't think we're ready for it. The level of genius, the level of creativity for Kendrick Lamar there's none other like. I mean, there's over 7 billion people in this world. You can count on one hand the amount of people who can portray music like this, who can talk about certain events and make you feel as if you're living it. I don't know that I'm running this back 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I will probably listen to this song on repeat until Friday when the whole album comes out. And I'm telling you, I don't know what time it comes out. That shit is gonna be on repeat for maybe 5 years until we get the next K-Dot album. I don't know. This video though, this song was exactly what I needed. Exactly what we all needed. Now on Friday the 13th, when this shit comes out, you might not see me for a while. All right, I'm gonna lock myself in my room. I'm gonna turn this shit on the speakers and I'm zoning out. Cause this shit, it's been so long since we've gotten some K-Dot. Like always, I wanna hear from you guys. All right, please jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. Which set of bars, which morph did he do that hit home closest to you or meant the most to you? Let me know what you guys think. All right, please jump in the comments and talk to me. And one last time, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button before you leave, all right? I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.